I don't like I don't even have words for what I just witnessed on screen. Like, I've been sitting in my car for the past like 45 minutes trying to find the right words to put together to describe this motion picture because I'm going to tell you right now, this right here is a sci-fi masterpiece. Genuinely, I'm in awe, man. Like I'm just happy to be alive and being able to witness this because I feel like I'm watching something historic. This just feels like time has stopped in cinema, a moment that we'll all remember forever. Denis Villeneuve has officially thrown his hat into the ring as being one of the greatest, cemented himself as one of the greatest working directors to date. This really isn't going to be a review. It's going to be just a big old glazing session slash reaction to what I just watched. I'll have a review up later, but this picture is the epitome of everything good in the sci-fi genre. The pinnacle of peak modern science fiction filmmaking. This is the type of film that's gonna birth a new generation of sci-fi fans, turn those who don't really like sci-fi fans into sci-fi fans, and for big sci-fi fans already, how many times can I say sci-fi? It's gonna make us reach nirvana. I felt like I was floating in that theater. Hans Zimmer's score, it's epic, grand in scale. It's Lord of the Rings meets Star Wars meets Gladiator meets fucking Game of Thrones a little bit. Like, I genuinely couldn't believe what I was looking at the screen. Like, the cinematography, Greg Fraser killed it. Denis Villeneuve and Greg Fraser might just be one of the greatest collaborations of all time. And this movie does a great job in elevating the first movie because really it earns its title part two because it's really just two movies lumped together. And this one just does a great job of giving you what you didn't really feel like you got in that first movie if you thought the pacing was slow. This one has a lot more action, but it's grounded in its more small, quiet, emotional moments. It's actually a religious, faith-based film too, but wrapped in the sci-fi fantasy elemental box. Timothée Chalamet elevates himself to another level. I love Florence Pugh. Rebecca Ferguson is magnificent as always. Brolin's good. Javier Bardem is great. But hands down, the standouts to me are definitely Zendaya. She was one of the biggest scene stealers in this movie. But for me personally, man, Austin Butler as Fade Rother killed it. He's literally me. May that knife chip and shatter. That's called motherfucking bull. I'm telling you, you're not ready for this performance. And I can't wait to watch this movie in theaters on IMAX, by the way. You gotta watch it in IMAX. It's a perfect movie. Like, for me. I have no words. This film is a masterclass and masterpiece in filmmaking.